When do you leave? What made you decide to move? What are you looking forward to? So many of you guys asked why Cal isn't going. Why did you decide to move with a friend and not your partner? Are you moving with Maskit? Maybe I am? I don't know. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel. I am already out of breath, man. Every time I start a video, I don't take a big breath or prepare myself. Like I hit record and then I'm like, hey guys, welcome back. And then instantly out of breath. I've been filming for 2 years. You think I would have this down pat by now? But welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I posted a video about a week ago saying that I quit my job and that I was moving to the Gold Coast. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering all your guys' questions about the move. I asked you over on Instagram to ask me literally anything about the move. I was like, don't hold back. And of course, no one did. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But if you are new here and you haven't seen that video, you should definitely go watch it. I will link it below for you. Also, just a little disclaimer before we start. The color of my hand and the color of my face, they're not the same. Like, they're not the same shade at all. If you fake tan, you know the vibes when you need to do fake tan, but like you can't fit into your schedule yet. Like, it's not the tanning day. Also, this eyelash, man. I have the biggest gap in between here in my lash extensions. Again, the appointment's on Monday, okay? I can't move it any closer. Anyway, let's jump into these questions. What I did was I just wrote down in my Apple Notes. If you know me, you know I am an Apple Notes gal. I love it so much. But I just wrote down the most common questions that I was asked. That way it's easy for us to just go through. I also ordered them in like the smartest way to answer them. So let's get into it. So first question that I got asked a lot was, where are you moving to exactly? So I am obviously moving to the Gold Coast, but I'm moving to Surfers Paradise. I low-key have never properly been to Surfers Paradise. I've been to Queensland and to Brisbane a few times. During one of my trips in Brisbane, I went on this, I wouldn't even call it a day trip, but me and my grandparents went to Surfers Paradise. We like walked around, but I haven't properly been there. So I feel like some people might find it a bit weird that I'm just moving somewhere that I haven't been before, but I low-key love that. That's what I did with Canada. But yeah, I'm moving to Surfers Paradise. I answered this in the video I posted about the fact that I was moving to the Gold Coast, but a lot of you guys asked how long are you moving for. So I am just moving for the month of February. I low-key feel like I might just be a little bit dramatic saying that I'm moving because it's only for the month of February. Like, you can go on vacation longer than 4 weeks, but it doesn't feel like I'm going on vacation. It feels like I'm relocating there and I'm going to be living my day-to-day life there. I'm not there to just be on vacation, if that makes sense. This was probably one of the most common questions that you guys asked, and it is, are you moving with Maskit? Yes, I am. I feel like it was kind of obvious. We both definitely like dropped hints. Like, we never said like I'm moving with Beth or like I'm moving with Maskit, but we kind of dropped hints everywhere that we were moving together. Guys, hi. Something very, very exciting. Oh my god. I can't film because I just want to tell you, I want to tell you guys everything. I'm so excited. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
But yes, I am moving with Maskit. I'm so excited. Leading on from that, the next one was, why did you decide to move with a friend and not your partner to the Gold Coast? There's a couple of things that I think contributed to the decision. I came back from Canada and kind of wanted to move to the Gold Coast. I think it might have been because I'd done back-to-back winters and I just like desperately wanted summer, and I had like lived in Melbourne before. And I remember I was just subconsciously thinking that. I was like, you know what, maybe when it's winter in Melbourne, I'll move to the Gold Coast. And Maskit actually put up a TikTok or an Instagram story or something like that, and she was like, who wants to move to the Gold Coast for the summer? At this point, I had not even met her. Like, I literally had just subscribed to her like YouTube and TikTok and everything like that, but I saw her post that and I was like, oh my god, that would be so much fun. I messaged her being like, I'm down. Like, I'm literally down. I'll move to the Gold Coast for the summer with you. Anyway, I messaged her that saying like, I definitely want to do it. She was like, yeah, if we meet and we vibe well together, we should literally do it. When I met her, we literally got on straight away. I was like, I still want to move to the Gold Coast, do you? And she was like, yeah, like let's literally do it. And from that day, like the first day we met, we were like, we're doing it. We're moving to the Gold Coast. So that's kind of where the whole moving to the Gold Coast with someone else that wasn't Cal started. Another reason that I wanted to do it is I feel like I haven't done anything by myself in so long. So I was in a really long-term relationship throughout my teenage years, like an on and off kind of relationship. And then I went to America for my 21st by myself. And that was my first trip, I guess, by myself, and I gained so much independence. I felt like I didn't rely on anyone else but myself, and I obviously met Cal on that trip. So grateful for him, so grateful that I met him. Like, I love him so much. But since I've been with Cal, I've done everything with Cal. We moved to Canada together, we did the US road trip together, and as much as I'm grateful for all of those experiences, I feel like I haven't done anything by myself, and I'm still in my 20s, so I want to make sure that I don't hold myself back and not take advantage of opportunities. And this one kind of just arose, and I was like to Cal, I kind of want to do this. Like, I want to move to the Gold Coast. And he was like, yeah, of course, like, do it. And I know that I would be the same back to him. Like, if an opportunity came up and he was like, hey, can I go on this 1 month or 3 month trip with friends or for work, I would feel confident and comfortable enough in our relationship to be like, yeah, absolutely, go for it. So yeah, it's kind of a combination of this opportunity just arose when Maskit and I kind of like met and wanted to do something similar, and me also just kind of wanting to do something by myself that's not with Cal, because I don't want to go my whole life doing absolutely everything with him and then ending up losing all of my independence and my whole entire being just being in a relationship. I hope that makes sense. Going on from that, so many of you guys asked why Cal isn't going and if everything was okay between us. So that's why Cal isn't going. It's kind of just Maskit and I wanting to go together. It's a girls trip. Like, we both do social media full time, so we can both focus on that, and then everything else that I kind of touched on. But in terms of Cal and I, like, everything is absolutely fine. Like, we're still in love with each other. Like, I love him with my whole heart. He's coming to visit while I'm there. Like, I'm so excited. There's nothing wrong with us. Plus, it's only a month. It's kind of like if you just went on a holiday for 4 weeks without your partner. Like, it's not as, I guess, dramatic as I feel like I've accidentally made it out to be. I guess this one also ties into that as well. It was what made you decide to move. So like I said, it was the opportunity that arose itself. Somebody else who does a similar thing to me wanted to do that. But another thing is, I love living in different places, and obviously I did that in Canada. I've come back to Melbourne, and I've nearly been in Melbourne for a year now, and as much as I love this city, I just want to explore somewhere new. I want to experience somewhere new. I think I just thrive living in different environments. I think I like the challenge, like the challenge of just being somewhere brand new and having to adapt. That's something that I'm really passionate about, and something that I want to do so many more times in my life. So that's kind of the main reason, I guess, why I'm moving. And then the timing of the move is just because Maskit wanted to move as well over the summer, and it just kind of like worked perfectly for us. When do you leave? Are you doing a road trip or flying? So we leave next Friday. I'm filming this on Saturday the 22nd. So we fly out on Friday the 28th. It is coming up so fast. I feel like the whole December and January, I like knew I was moving to the Gold Coast in February. Like, I knew it was coming up and it was happening, but it just felt so far away. And I also didn't want to get my hopes up in case we weren't able to go with government restrictions, or if I got COVID or something like that and couldn't go. Like, I didn't want to get my hopes up. So it feels so surreal that it is next Friday. But yeah, we're also flying up. We're not road tripping, so get ready for the flying vlog. Oh my god, I'm so excited. How did you find an apartment, or is it an Airbnb? So when we decided that we were moving, we were looking for sublets through like Facebook Marketplace, sublet.com, Craigslist, like, you know the vibes. And we were struggling so much to find anything, or find anything that wasn't crazy expensive. Like, even when we were looking on Airbnbs, like the Airbnb prices for the month, some of them were like $50,000 for the month. We were like, hello, what? Because originally we did want to go for the entire summer, so like end of December until the end of Feb, but then we just decided that it was best for both of us to go just for February. So yeah, we were struggling to find something, and then we randomly just came across hotels that did residential suites. So we were actually lucky enough to book a hotel for the whole entire month, and what they did was they had a weekly rate in place. So most hotels obviously do like a per night price, price, but because we were staying for the whole month and we were staying in one of their suites, like it has a kitchen, a lounge room, 2 bedrooms, like, you know, the vibes, we were able to get a weekly rate for it, and it was so affordable. It honestly is just a little bit more than what I pay here in Melbourne per week. Would you ever make the move permanent? Are you going to see if you like it before moving with Cal? Honestly, when we started planning this, no. I was like, why would I move there permanently? I would only do it temporary. And the more I think about it, which is kind of crazy because I haven't even been there or lived there yet, but the more I think about it, the more I could see myself living there long term. Like the other day I went on this whole spiral, like our lease here ends in April, and I was like, oh, so I could be in Gold Coast for Feb, come back for March, Cal and I could move back up there for like April, May, June. Like I literally have been planning out us moving there kind of permanently, but at the same time, I have no idea. I'm not intentionally going to see if I like it before moving with Cal, but maybe I am. I don't know. Stay tuned. What are you looking forward to the most? Honestly, living in a new place. Period. Waking up somewhere different, meeting new people, just being in a new place. Like, man, I thrive off that so much. But I'm also excited to live super close to the beach. Just waking up and the beach being there, I've never had that before. Like, I've lived in the country, I've lived in the city, I've lived in the snow, but I've never lived at the beach. So I'm very excited to wake up in the beach, just be like right there. Also, I'm excited to live with somebody else because I don't think I've ever properly lived with someone who's not Cal. When I first moved to Melbourne, I moved into a share house with a bunch of my friends, but the house had almost like 2 houses. Like there was 2 kitchens, 2 bathrooms, 2 lounge rooms, and I had a lounge room and kitchen area to myself. So I don't feel like I've ever properly lived with someone who's not Cal. So I'm excited to see if I like that. How are you feeling about the move? Honestly, excited. I'm so excited for it. I feel like I'm really ready for a new experience. Oh, I just feel ready, honestly. I don't want to go on a tangent about it, but that's how I feel. I am a little bit nervous about missing Cal because I think I mentioned this in the last video, but the most time that we've spent apart is 5 nights. And I worked out that we're going to be apart for 13 nights each side. But at the same time, 13 nights really like isn't that long, so mostly just excited. Is the piano going with you? If you guys don't know, I recently started learning like piano keyboard. It was one of my 2022 goals, and I've been practicing almost every single day. Like, I'm getting there, and I really want to take the keyboard with me. Like, I have one, well, it's Cal's, but it plugs into the Mac and you can just open GarageBand and play. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like fit it in my suitcase. Like, I only have 1 suitcase to take that's 23 kilos. I don't know if it'll fit in the suitcase either. Like, I was just worried about weight, but now I don't even know about the size. But it sucks. That's a whole month of not practicing that I'll lose, so I don't know. Stay tuned for the packing vlog. You'll see if I bring it or not. How are you feeling about having to cook without Cal being there to help? Oh my god, my best friend literally said this one in. Thanks, Anna. If you guys don't know, Cal does literally all of the cooking in this household, and I am the cleaner. But I can cook. I just don't love it. I'm such a cook to eat kind of person. I don't cook for enjoyment, if that makes sense. So I'll be fine. I'll get through it. Also, Maskit has been learning to cook and we have the same dietary requirements, so I feel like we will grow together. Maybe by the end of the month, I will love cooking. Oh my god, did you just see that? I like fully went to just adjust myself and kicked my tripod. Anyway, those were the most like common questions that you guys sent through. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment them below, or if you don't feel comfortable posting them in a public space, you can DM me on Instagram and I will respond to you there. But yes, if you have not subscribed, you should definitely subscribe. 1, because we're basically best friends at this point, but 2, because there's so much exciting content to come. Like, I want to bring you along to the Gold Coast with me, so make sure you're subscribed. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you, what's my next video? I will see you before I have this hair, because I'm filming a prep and pack with me video. Anyway, bye.